All right. Tune in. We are back before you even know it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who was on my community tab who peeped me, told y'all to tune in. Told y'all I'm gonna come back like twice or three times today. It's the second time we doing it. Tune in, everybody. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to catch up. Like I said, we're gonna move like how we move, quick and effectively. Shout out everybody. Shout out that TNT gang. I'm just setting everything up real quick before we break it down the way we do. We following up with another sports article that relates to the culture, like I did earlier with the Zach Pascal story, Philadelphia Eagle wide receiver who was robbed in his hometown in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. If you ain't checked that out already, it's on my live section on my YouTube channel. I need y'all to go check that out too, because I'm giving y'all the news quick, fast, and in a hurry. So what do y'all think we're going to talk about right now? The hot topic of discussion I cannot ignore is NBA superstar, Memphis Grizzly dunk killer, Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant has been in the news lately for all the wrong things. Really, like the last couple of months, Ja's name has been mixed in with street business, and it really don't add up. By the end of the day, people making excuses for him, all this, that, and the third. Ja's going through some things right now, on and off the court. You hear me? So I'm here to break it down for y'all real quick. Recently on March 5th, oh, y'all peep the t-shirts, get the t-shirts. March 5th, your boy Ja Morant was caught with a glizzy inside a Glendale nightclub in Colorado after they had just lost to the Nuggets that day. So that violates the NBA policy about traveling with a gun during team business. They were away on an away game. Somehow he got a glizzy, snuck in the club. They say he was shooting a music video. I don't know all the boom facts or the details, but let me show y'all the video that he was already facing other things that they were investigating. They say he assaulted a 17-year-old kid, flashed one of his associates, flashed a laser at the Indiana Pacers team bus, cursed out other people, a part of the staff of Pacers. I believe, his reputation was not looking good after he just signed a $200 million deal with the Memphis Grizzlies, and has a huge Nike deal in his first shoes due to release. So let's get to it. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I hate when I do shit. And then I'm gonna show you some other stuff.
Ja Morant has been suspended for at least 2 games for showing a gun on his Instagram live at a club. I assume it was in Denver because they played the Nuggets yesterday. And we joked about it in the last Ja Morant video that I made, saying he's the first player to try and make it out the league. But more things keep happening that is showing that he is actually trying to make it out the league. Obviously not literally, but here's a statement from Ja. I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being.
All right, so that was a statement from Ja, and that was him in the club where he got in trouble. Let's see if I got another video. All right, look. So you see him, he was in the club. I don't know who he's listening to. Look, it sounded like Young Boy. Y'all drop down in the comments if you could tell me what that song was in the background. It sounded like Young Boy. But anyway, you see him flash the glizzy in the club. There was some girls in there twerking. I don't know what was going on. He's in the section fessing it up. He's with his boys, and he pulled out the glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Big difference between NBA Young Boy and Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Ja don't come from nothing, but you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference. That's all I'm gonna say. So after that happened, Ja got in a lot of trouble after that. He was already like pending a lot of trouble, and like the Grizzlies were covering it up. But after that, they tried to like make it go away, just suspend him for 2 games, and then the NBA said, you were suspended indefinitely, pending an investigation. Then since it hit the stream and it went live, after that, the cop said, you know what, we're going to investigate that too. So let me just read something to y'all real quick. Ja reportedly under police investigation following gun flash and IG video. Earlier reports noted that Ja Morant might be facing much longer suspension from the NBA, a possibility of 50 games following the Grizzlies player flashing a gun while on Instagram Live. Now it appears the police in Colorado are getting involved. The Glendale Police Department in Colorado issued a statement on the Morant situation via a spokesperson saying police have confirmed the incident took place at a bar in Glendale before saying we are investigating the matter. Well, it won't be too much to investigate because you're on your own IG Live brandishing a weapon in a club unauthorized. So, like, you know, that's the one thing about it. Like, you know, there are haters out there. There are definitely haters out there trying to take you down. And, you know, it's not just Ja, it's in the whole entire culture. Like, street dudes, they got flash some money, they got flash their glizzies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to show that they got a blicky on them and all that. And all you're doing is just letting the police know who they need to target and making their jobs easier because it's all on camera. There's nothing to debate about. It's from your own IG account. It's not smart. It's actually not moving street either. Like, y'all think it's moving street, but it's not. See, rappers can flash a lot of money and legalize authorized guns and stuff like that, and they still get jammed up for it, but like it's not the same. All right, that's all I'm trying to tell you. And as you guys see, like the rappers are in a lot of, like, the ones who got street ties, like they're under investigation. They got the feds on their tackle 24/7. That's not what's up. But neither here nor there. You know, a lot of people have been getting that job for saying he's moving backwards. I'm not here to criticize him. Everybody does make mistakes. I don't know what he's going through mentally, but I will say it's not the smooth. You know what I'm saying? And that's obvious. So we're gonna play some parodies and reactions like from the people and like what the vibes are.
I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Yuck on your whole set. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Brr. Fuck you talking about. Hey, better get this car out this bitch before I jack this bitch up, take it to the crib. You 5 seconds. Man, you is a basketball player. I need to know what's going on with my client case. Yeah, Mr. Morant. Come on, DA. We can give him something better than that. Whew. I just talked to DA and they got you on video?
Just sat up there, Ja Morant looking. Turkey do.
All right, y'all. And that wraps up the vibes of the people. You know how they do with the memes, them, and how they, you know, the overall vibe of Ja just, you know, they saying he moving backwards, doing stupid stuff. So to make matters worse, as you see right here, Skip Bayless, a legendary sports journalist, Skip Bayless from the Skip and Shannon Show, shout out Skip Bayless, questions if Ja Morant has any CRIP affiliations. He said he's seen him throw up the CRIP sign 3 times then. All right, so I'm going to just read because I'm not going to even play that clip because FS1 will block my shit. So during Monday's March 6th episode of Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless discussed the ongoing controversy surrounding Memphis Grizzlies superstar Ja Morant after he flashed a handgun on Instagram Live while in a strip club. During the discussion, Skip asked Shannon if Ja Morant is a CRIP because of signs he's flashed before. Skip stated, "Remember, he's thrown up the CRIP sign. I've seen him throw it up 2 or 3 times. I probably missed some of the other times." Skip then asked, "What does that mean? Does that mean he wants to associate with the Crips, or did he get initiated by the Crips, or does he have a dream of being a Crip? I don't know. I'm just throwing this out. Are we missing the boat here? That's who he's been from the start, and we keep saying, no, you're just associating the wrong people when he's actually part of the wrong people. So I want y'all to pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to that. Shannon then responded to Skip, telling him, you know what, Skip, you and the people you talk to might be 100% correct, but that makes it even more egregious because you got out of that. All right, so Skip and Shannon, Skip's like basically, letting them know like white people are even identifying that you throwing up gang ties, you making shit hot. I don't know if this is like a C Breezy situation, like where you move to an area where they got, a notorious gang out there, like how C Breezy moved out to Hollywood and, he got Fruittown ties with the Bloods out there somehow, some way. Is this like an instance of Ja moving to Memphis where, it's heavily flooded with Crips and he got tied in over there? Or has he always been thugging from the start? I believe he's from South Carolina. Drop down in the comments and let me know if there are a bunch of Crips out in South Carolina, because I do not know the vibes. But that's where we are with that. They're saying that he threw up the C's a lot. And, if white people have seen it, then everybody's seen it. So, just letting you know, people are like, it's not good. You got a big Nike contract and stuff. It's just not smart. Like, even if, that's what it is where you come from, you got to move right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the circumstances with everything. Some rappers and celebrities have jumped to Ja's defense. I'm going to play some reactions from that just to give y'all the vibes on that. But right now, he is suspended indefinitely. Things are not looking good. He also got a pending assault case with a teenager. He also got, reports of his associate flashing a laser at the Indiana Pacers team bus. So there's a lot of bullshit going on with Ja right now. Just saying. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a lot of stains on his jacket. But let's play these reactions.
On 4 million, stay out of there. Come back over here where we call the police on you talking about. I'm telling you, boys and girls, on 4 million, stay out of that. Come back over here where we call the police on you.
Y'all ain't got no experience with this situation, right? I've made mistakes. I've made bad choices. It's about what you do after those bad choices, right? The only thing I would tell Ja, have the people around you that care about you and care about your job the way you care about it. Don't have people around you that care about your job because they care about what you're going to do for them. Have the people that around you that care about your job enough that they don't want you to lose it. They won't put you in a position to lose your job or everything you work for. That's the people you need to have around you. We all make mistakes. Understand this, Ja. Don't let nobody make you feel like the world is over. You made a mistake, bro. Mistakes have been made. Everybody's made mistakes. But these same people are going to be the same people that if something was to happen to you and you didn't have a gun and something happened to you, they're going to be the first people to say, damn.
You see it's getting worse and worse with the trolling of Ja. They throwing his name all wild through the mud. Now, I want to get back to Steven Jackson's point, which is very real, and some of it was very legit. Yeah, I think a main thing, even going back to Zach Pascal, what I said earlier, you got to reevaluate your circle. Your homeboys was in the club with you. They seen you on your live. Somebody should smack your phone out the hand when you grabbed the glizio. And just took you kicking them out and getting pissed off. If they really gave an F about you and they really want to be around for the long run, somebody should have smacked your phone and broke it out your hand or took the glizzy out your hand. But that could have got crazy. So smack the phone out your hand and say, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? If you get kicked out, you get kicked out, yo. But like he'll come around to his senses and realize that he was drunk or whatever was going on with him and it was wilding. You know what I'm saying? So reevaluate your circle because you got a bunch of people around who don't got the breach you got. You know what I'm saying? So see where they were before you got to where you was and how they was holding you down before then as well. We got to reevaluate the circle. But also, you know, I don't know what Josh's going through, but by the end of the day, the judge don't care. And Adam Silver really don't care. He's just trying to make a big business decision. Nike somehow, some way is still riding behind you for the time being. Every step right now is crucial. What you do, make your next move your best move job, because yeah, this is not the end of the world, like Steven Jackson said. Everybody does make mistakes, and you have a very good opportunity to bounce back, man. It's real simple. Just leave the streets alone. It's real simple. Like you don't have to go anywhere near the streets. You can give back, you can do stuff, but you don't have to go through the streets. Your people can still be your people. You know, you gotta reevaluate them, but you don't have to stay out the streets, man. You know, whether you like it or not, you're a role model for the young youth. So you throwing up the C's and flashing guns and stuff is setting a bad example. You know what I'm saying? The difference between you and Iverson, because everybody making the Iverson comparison, like I know Iverson like spent mad time in jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you have any criminal record. Before Iverson went to the league, he was facing serious shit. Iverson was like really from Hampton, Virginia, really like you know what I'm saying, putting in pain. Didn't have his dad around like you had your dad around. You know what I'm saying? And this is a different scenario. So I'm not even going to compare you to Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Also, Stephen A. Smith, who covered Iverson for 10 plus years, said often it wasn't even Iverson doing it. It was like him just not giving dudes out, not snitching, people acting up, shit falling on him. You know, this is you self-incriminating yourself this time, and it could be a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you do get the help you needed. Now let's fast forward to Paul Pierce real quick before I wrap up. Let me make a quick adjustment. All right, let's fast forward to Paul Pierce before I wrap up. Paul Pierce, one of the greatest small forwards of all time, in my opinion. I'm a big, huge Lakers fan. I don't like the Celtics at all. But where respect is due is to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was thorough as shit on and off the court. Even to this day, Paul, you and I both know this, like your reputation isn't like you're, you know, the cleanest cut guy. You know what I'm saying? You were doing ESPN, and you know what I'm saying, because you was like, they think your lifestyle too wild, they kicked you off field. So like, I get what you're saying, Paul. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just gonna be honest. I think the tweet didn't really like. I don't think anybody read the tweet on like in the NBA. Like, yeah, let's listen to Paul. Like, yeah, be more empathetic towards Ja. I don't think anybody got that vibe from you because, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know what I'm saying, you know, you do come from like a more hostile environment, I feel, than and I don't know Ja's background, but I know like you were stabbed in the face a bunch of times. I don't know if Ja was stabbed in the face a bunch of times. Like, and let's just talk about the real Crips, man. Like the real Crips that I see out here, like don't. Like, a lot of them regret joining the games, the ones who get older and stuff like that. And, like, it's a really rough life. They skin, everything is, like, rough. You know what I'm saying, Ja? You clean cut, you smooth, man. You know, like, let's get the message. Like, you could hoop, you could push yourself, you could push your dreams and get to a better place and get big bags and take care of your pops like you're doing and taking care of your family. And even if you were in the streets at one point, you got to show the kids, like, you're evolving and that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're growing up. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure on the young man to get a lot of money all at once. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you expect him to be a mature adult when he's really still a kid. And his mindset might be at 18, even though he's 23. And, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. But, you know what I'm saying? You see how they doing you out in the media, brother. They don't care, brother. They have no mercy for you. So that's a lesson for everybody out here, you know what I'm saying? Even the rappers, because it goes back to the culture. The way why he flashing a gun like that, he got that from the music videos that are being shot today. That whole pose, the whole demeanor, iced up grill in the camera, shirt off. You know what I'm saying? He trying to shoot, like, he trying to live through the culture. You feel me? But some of those dudes is really like, you know what I'm saying, got dudes on their taco and really got to like have that pole on them. You know what I'm saying? And not to say you don't, but you know what I'm saying, you can get security. These dudes can't. It's just a difference, you know what I'm saying? And youngins don't get fooled, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge difference, you know what I'm saying? And if you do make it and you get 200 million plus, that's not how you're supposed to be acting. I'm just going to be real. But, you know what I'm saying, people come from different struggles. People got different mental issues. And I'm not here to judge. I don't want to see Ja go backwards. I want to see him overcome this, change his life, and set an example for the youth who really need it. And that's the vibes on that. but everybody talking about it, and I had to tell you how it relates to the culture and give y'all the message like how I do. I think I will be back with one more story for the day. If not, I'm gonna do the poll, and we're gonna be back like how we do. Hold on one moment. I just need to check some things, and I'm gonna wrap up with y'all. Okay, pretty good. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still ain't hit the chat. Tomorrow's supposed to be a giveaway. I gotta think about it because y'all like not hitting the chat, but it's all good. I'm not stressing. You know, so I can keep my money. I'm not stressing. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me and spending time with me, and I want to get back. So that's the vibe on that. Hey, man, we'll be back. It's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we out.